Number 5, the programming model beliefs are rocks on a scale. This is something I learned from Sam Ovens that completely changed my life, which is the idea that your mind is programmable. And I'll prove this to you right now. Does your genes matter? Do your genes matter? Absolutely, right? We are all born with specific, things that are unique to us. But if you were born in a completely different culture, in a completely different family, do you think that you would be at least a little bit different? The answer is yes. And probably not a little bit, but a lot. You would think differently based on the culture that you are in. You would take different actions, right? You would show up differently. You would have different opinions. And that shows that we aren't born with a mind that is set on something, right? But we are the product of our genes, yes, of our soul, of our values, but also of our environment and what we actually learn when we are little and when we are growing up. And when you understand this, you know that if you change the inputs and if you get great inputs, you'll get great outputs from your brain. And if you get a lot of trash, a lot of garbage here, if you watch all the short form content, negative stuff, news, that's what you're gonna put out. But if you get here thoughts of people that change the world consistently, well, that's what's going to influence your thoughts, right? So knowing that your mind is programmable is life-changing. And why would you think otherwise? Why would you say, no, my mind isn't changeable? Great, congratulations, then now you lost, right? You need to believe in things that serve you, not the other way around, things that don't serve you. Then don't believe in them, because you can actually change it. I can bet you that there were things that you believed in, and then over time you found out that you don't think so anymore. And it's absolutely okay to change what you think, right? For as long as you found out that it wasn't true. So same thing here. It's all programmable. That's what I did when I was starting. I listened to so much stuff that actually changed who I was, and that made it possible for me to at least see myself taking the actions that I need to take to get the results that I really want. Okay? Now, your mind is programmable. That's very important. But it doesn't change from one inspirational moment. It changes through repetition and, most importantly, emotion. And here's the model. Your current beliefs are weighted heavily, like rocks stacked on one of the side of the scale. To change, you stack enough rocks on the new side until your default identity flips. So you don't try to get rid of these things that make your current identity, but you just add more actions and beliefs towards your new identity, and then it shifts towards that. So you become a new identity, not the old one. Okay? Important, reading goals is not enough. You must combine the thoughts, the words, the image, visualization, and the emotion. This is the most important. The reason that you imagine, that you visualize whatever, or you listen to affirmations, some people do, is because you then feel it. And when you feel it, your body becomes more used to that, so then it allows you to take the actions to achieve the goals, because it knows that how it's gonna feel. It's gonna feel familiar already, okay? That's what makes your brain to treat it as real and start rewiring. So now it sees that it's normal. So for example, if it's absolutely crazy for you to get a $20,000 client, then you won't get it because your brain thinks that it's crazy. So it's not gonna grow into pain. It's not gonna grow into fear. But if you see yourself doing it and visualizing, your brain thinks that it's real and it sees that you are still alive and everything is fine, right? Then it's more likely that you'll actually have the conviction to do it in the real world. Number 6, the daily installation ritual. This is the how, right? So this is where we're getting into the good stuff of, okay, that were some of the reasons, okay? And now how we can actually fight this. And again, towards this video, I'm going to give you more in-depth things that are going to be worth it. Now, the daily installation ritual. This is the how. This is the practical part. If you do nothing else, do this, okay? Step A, read your goals. Read your goals out loud, but don't stop there. Number 2, see it. Create a detailed, colorful mental scene of the goal that you already achieved. Number 3, C, feel it. Run the positive emotions to your body. The relief, the pride, the confidence, the gratitude, the excitement. This is not woo-woo. Emotion is the glue that makes the brain encode it as real. Repeat this long enough and your default behavior starts changing. Because then your brain thinks that you're already the person that is achieving XYZ goal, so then it won't sabotage you. It won't stop you from doing what you know you need to be doing. Now, a lot of these trainings are available for free with all of the templates, AI tools, private feedback for you to be able to implement in your business. And guess what? It's absolutely free. So if you're interested, the link will be down below in the description and you can apply to join there.